up and just earned his time. And Coach Haynes has raved about him for a long time, and he's getting his chance now. He just keeps showing up. It's a tremendous story, from scout team to hope you to travel and be at the hotel with the fellas to you earn your way on the bus. That's a pretty cool story.
Has he earned his way on the scholarship now? Did he come in as a walk-on?
He is still, we don't refer to any of our players as walk-ons, but he does pay for more of his school than some of our players do. I was a walk-on, so we take pretty good care of our kids that pay for their own school more than others do. Does it really matter anymore? I mean, like, do you know what his NIL deal is? Do you know what his rep share deal is? Maybe he's making more than all of them are, but he's still paying for some of his school somehow. Do you really know anymore? It's a crazy world we're in, Greg.
Is there a thing or two that needs to happen really well in that first quarter and a half on Saturday in your experience in coaching in a game like this?
Oh, there's certain things, right? I just don't want to talk about them too much. You just hope you can hang around with them as long as you can. And then if you can get it there late, something might happen. I'd like to tell you there's all these magic plays and these magic schemes we can run, and we're going to try our best to have a few of those, but at some point, someone's got to physically move the other person, and at some point, someone's got to go up and high point a ball, and at some point, some corner's got to go up and high point on the other side for us. It comes down to players making plays, and we haven't played anybody, so we just don't quite know yet, Benny, but obviously you'd like the score to be somewhere close in the big picture view, but as far as the details of it, we've got certain things we've got to do. We'd just rather keep that in the bag a little while longer.
Yeah, sorry I was late. I was going to ask you about your favorite question of the week, the point spread. I think you guys are 3-score underdogs. What's your reaction to that?
Well, as always, I just found out from you. I don't know, JJ. They must not think very highly of us, is what it sounds like to me. Yeah. Appreciate you letting me know, JJ. How would you like it, JJ, if you were fixing to go on a date with somebody and I told you you're a 23 or 25 point underdog to pull this off? Would that make you feel very good? How would you respond, JJ?
Maybe a chip on my shoulder. I don't know. All jokes kidding aside.
Extra perfume.
Motivation.
Comb the hair a little better.
Yeah.
Dress better.
Yeah.
I take the hint. I'm well prepared now, JJ.
Do you think the players, all joking aside, you think the players look at some of that stuff, or they don't even care about it? They're too busy.
I hope not, because they better not be checking the Vegas odds. They better stay away from all that gambling now, or we'll be in trouble for a whole nother reason. But hey, we got JJ to remind them. Place your bet with JJ Perez.
Jeff, I think they're doing something downstairs for the university about branding the school, UT San Antonio. We've seen a lot of San Antonio stuff on the football side this fall. Why the move to promote San Antonio so much?
Well, obviously I'm a little fish in that deal, but I would imagine that has to do with the branding, of the two schools merging with UT Health and UTSA. And we, as an athletic department, we've always tried to, I really liked it when SMU made the move and they had Dallas all over their stuff years ago, and I really liked the move. I really think it's cool. I had one polo made for Media Day. They had San Antonio on it, and I got a lot of friends in San Antonio now. A lot of people have my phone number, and I bet 88 people have asked me for that shirt, and some very big boosters that have done a lot for this program. And I'm like, there's only one, y'all can have mine. But yeah, we got a lot more stuff. Obviously I have on one today. We have a cap made, I think it's just really cool look for the university and for our city. And somebody said a while ago, that showed Rashad wisdom, said his school was, UTEP. And, I just think some of that will get eliminated if you start calling us San Antonio or University of Texas at San Antonio, whatever that's supposed to be. I better check my branding credentials. But if it says the word San Antonio in there, and there's not just so many, acronyms, I think that'll help people identify who we are. Everybody knows we're the Roadrunners, but I can remember we were kind of getting big time. If we are big time, we were getting nationally ranked. I remember them. We were USTA one week, we were UTSA one week, we were TSAU one. I mean, we were just everything. So I think all that helps, just in the brand. I just better make sure I know what we're supposed to say. Are we supposed to say University of Texas at San Antonio? What's the proper?
I'll tell you after the meeting.
I don't want to get in trouble. I'm sure I'm going to get blasted.
Hey, we saw you were at the Alamo Dome with the new field. What did you think of that? How does it feel? What do you think it looks? How do you think it looks?
It's incredible. It's very well done, and really grateful for the Alamo Dome and Hellas for putting that field in for us. And thought it was really cool with April and Jason. The logo, the marks on the field. That was a tremendous commitment of them to our university. Very grateful for that. It's always a reminder of what people do for us here and how far we've come in 15 years. And that we're excited to play on it. It's really cool. Beautiful, beautiful field.
Other than the size in the trenches, what else is keeping Coach up when you don't have any game film on them, but you kind of know what their tendencies are and their players are. So what's keeping you up at night?
Anytime Marcel gets the ball in his hand, he reminds me of Frank. He's a right-handed Frank. He gets out of there with the ball in your hand. It's like, oh Lord, here he goes. So half the battle's getting to him, and then he's a way better thrower of the ball than people want to give him credit for. But when he decides to not throw it, and he goes off of his feet, there's a whole other story coming. The next piece that's very alarming to me, whenever you play those schools that are that massive and they have such a advantage because they're in the SEC and the recruiting budget and all those things that you are very well of, is their backups are all on the special teams and they're just freakishly fast and freakishly big. They're just young. So I think you got to really pay attention to special teams. Can we hang in there in the special team battle? And that's going to be a big tell of the game. Obviously, our backups are not as big and fast as them, but those would be some things I would say are concerning for me.
Did you get JC Traylor a Roadrunners t-shirt, or she's in Texas A&M colors this weekend?
No, all trailers and anybody getting a ticket from me will be decked out in all Roadrunner gear. If they are in any Aggie gear whatsoever, they will be removed, no matter what their last name is, from the section. But those trailers all know who's paying their bills, and they will be decked out in all Roadrunner gear, I assure you.
All right, Jeff, appreciate it.
Thank y'all.